Hello, everyone, and welcome to Broadway Hit Points. It is Monday night. We are on session 3, I believe, of our 4th campaign in the world of Sigil. And as always, we will start with introductions. Joining us are many of our main players and 2 guest stars. From the starting lineup, we have Zingadinka.
Hey, I'm Sarah, playing the Gnome Artificer, currently a duo drone, Zinkadinka.
And Keith.
What's up? I'm Keith Varney. I play Bart the Basher.
And Seth.
Heyo, I'm Seth Christenfeld. I play Bonk Bernstein, half-orc, a barbarian turned bard.
I love that Keith doesn't even say what race he is, which is
It doesn't matter.
I don't think I know or care. That's
it's his guardian. I just reminded you. We have Kerri.
I don't remember what happened last week.
Kerri's back. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm
Kerri?
on mute. Hi, I'm Kerri. I play Nyx, the changeling rogue assassin.
And Mo.
Hey, I'm Mo. I play Talia, retired magister, and high elf fighter and cleric.
I love that you're still tracking around that magister. We have 2 guest stars. You don't say who you are. They'll get to know you when you come in. But let's say your names. In the box of James and Simon, taking over that box, we have Clare.
Hi everyone, I'm Clare.
Who was with us the last campaign as Jesus and was phenomenal. And joining us, we also
A
have
superstar, one might say.
Did we murder him?
No!
Did that
We found
air?
out he
I
wasn't
don't
really
remember having-
Jesus.
Right.
He
Okay, I didn't
was
remember.
an actor.
Yeah.
And did not have, because we learned that because he did not have Revivify, which should have really right away.
The real Jesus for sure had that. Mm-mm.
They're like, Jesus is what is he? His sheet was a construct. That's how we knew, right? Because
Yeah.
he wasn't a being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I just can't believe we
Excellent.
didn't get canceled after that air.
that is my favorite episode. Everything we've done, that is my favorite episode. I think it's phenomenal. It's worth rewatching. Those of you who like and subscribe, just
My mother's
remember
least
you can
favorite
watch
arc.
a Jesus Christ Superstar in episode 10, I believe, of season 3. And we also have returning, but not as Queen Unisaur, because she definitely was killed. We have Diane.
Hi! So happy to be back, but not back. So happy to be here for the first time as this person.
And that takes us to our opening theme song.
Each Monday night, a group of heroes come to town, gallivanting through dimensions. Chances are they'll take each world and burn it down with the very best intentions. Broadway Hit Points. Broadway Hit Points. They're always changing, multiplying, playing dress up or they're dying, magisters or pizza tycoons. With ineffective preening flexes, we will murder all our exes, pop stars, demons, drones, and unexpected show tunes. Broadway Hit Our DM thirsts for blood. He blew up the Phantom. That's why it closed. He let Lemon Shark die. Lose a kid and his son.
Still no B-section. It's from the heart, guys. It's from the
It's
heart.
something.
I mean, it's kind of a bop.
I think it's awesome. So let's pick up right where we left off. Let's just jump right back into this.
What was that? I don't know what left off.
You guys you'd made your way through the ruins of the mortuary. You'd survived the maze, and
Oh,
you'd
good.
encountered these humanoid creatures who transformed into giant animals. You were looking for the people that were stealing other people's charisma. They're either stealing their beauty or changing their voices or giving them flatulence, like has unfortunately happened to poor old Bonk. And you fought many of them really...
They made me fart.
Happens to the best of us, Bonk.
And then
I'm Asgardian. I fart rainbows.
I think you have to roll for that. And while the only reason you survived that is because Bart banished them.
Oh,
So-
right, yeah.
Right.
You made your way into the chamber below where you had been once before, and while you got there, you encountered a giant crocodile. It was a sort of half transformation into lizard as you found him, and he told you that you came too late. That everyone else had already escaped with all the bottles of that had your charisma inside of it, your looks, your beauty, your voices, your smells, your ability to maintain bodily functions, all those things that are so important to you really having that star quality. And I'm thinking about that awful last scene from A Star Is Born where he can't make it to the stage. It's so bad. So while this was going on, Lemon Shark, the surprisingly surviving Triton, stole the charisma from the one bottle of charisma it had and fled.
Wait, it was Lemon Shark after all?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, it was Lemon Shark.
I knew it. The song's broken.
you have to go back and watch the episode. There's a long explanation in it.
Never watched an episode.
Yeah, well, you're
I think a lot of it was explained after we officially
Shameless.
signed off.
Yes.
You are now in the room, and it has transformed fully into a giant crocodile, and it says, "You're never getting out of here alive." And I need everyone to roll charisma. Let's roll initiative. Let's roll my head.
To be fair, you have a lot more to keep track of than we do.
Oh,
so-
well,
So many
it's getting
things.
even worse.
22.
22.
Multiplanar.
All
Am
right.
I here?
You're not
Oh,
here. We'll get to you in a
no.
second, Bart.
Did I not take it the other feet? Why did I do that?
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Oh, jeez.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Your rogue has an 11, so we're fucked.
Okay.
Oh God.
You're gonna get the first move, Bonk. What are you gonna do against this giant crocodile?
We
Save us, Bonk.
we fucked this up so
With your
colossally
flashlight.
already. It's just
It's gonna
Start-
Bonk no want to do this, but Bonk have to. Bonk attempts to smash the crocodile on the head with his hand.
Oh right. Oh, well, you do have a
I
shield.
do have a short sword,
They
but
did throw you a
Bonk
short
is
sword.
going
yeah.
to Bonk is going to supplement this with a weaponized fart.
Fart attack.
Okay.
roll for fart is real now.
I love this. All right, so you're gonna travel across, and you're gonna try to do an unarmed strike with a nice little fart in there.
Yes.
All right, great. You can definitely make it up to the crocodile. And why don't you roll to hit first?
Natural 20, bitches.
That gets
Yeah!
through. That gets
27.
through. And how many points of damage do you do? Double it.
Okay, 8.
Okay. And at the same time, you're just gonna try to do some fart damage.
To let one rip.
Okay. Let's see. Wonder how I would calculate that.
I mean, what have you eaten in the last 24 hours?
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have it
I've
take
been
a
cursed with low charisma.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have it take a Constitution check, and if it fails, it's gonna have a level of exhaustion and disadvantage because it's gonna be distracted.
I hear that.
It's past the Constitution check, so you do 8 damage, but it passed the Constitution check. It smells it, but it doesn't. It didn't. It smelt it, but it didn't dealt it. I think.
Oh boy. It smelt it, but it dealt with it.
It smelt it, but it dealt with it. That was nice. That's why it's good to have a playwright dramaturg in the room. So he is now going to try to bite you, Bonk. He has a +8 to hit. That's going to be a 23. That's going to get through. And it is going to do 21 piercing damage. and you are now grappled. So,
no.
Bonk, you're coming into this in not a great place. What's that take your hit points to right now?
28.
Oh boy. All right. Nix, it's up to you.
I'm gonna take my short bow and pew pew. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have too many tabs open over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll to hit. Okay. Hold on. 19 on the die plus 7, so a 26.
And you're shooting from across over these.
Yeah, as a range of 8 feet.
Through the store. There are some stones there.
Oh, are there? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say he's gonna have.
I say that I moved around. That I would have moved.
Okay, you're gonna move out to. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
can I move to the other side of Talia? Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, great.
And then, so it's 26 to hit.
That gets through.
Yeah. And then it's it's a D6, not a D4.
Mm-hmm.
1d6 plus 3. Sure. That's a 5 to hit. Can I do a sneak attack?
Yes, I think you can do a sneak attack. If you were hiding behind it, I'll buy that.
Yeah. Because I think because it's engaged with.
Right, he's grappled. Definitely, he's grappled.
Yeah.
Culver's.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaws. Or sorry, bonk.
Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be
R.I.P. Coker.
66. So I'm just gonna roll it in 19, an extra 19.
Ooh, that arrow flies true. I think that's like going right into his throat there. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely doing some damage. Blood sort of splurts out on it. Okay, rogue drone, what you gonna do? Zinc
artificer.
Yes.
Okay.
The artificer. You don't accept your rogue duodrone status.
Am I a rogue now?
Well, but
spiritually.
A rogue Modron is one that has left sort of the Mechanist Modron society.
I've gone rogue. I see.
You've gone right. You don't go with the Modron way of life.
You're not like the other Modron.
I have one hundo P gone rogue. Okay. Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Based on my gift from Eoskar, the god of doors and portals,
mm-hmm.
would I know where that portal leads to?
Do you want to try to find out? Is that what you're suggesting? Yeah.
So I have 2 actions. So
mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can use one of them and then the other to do something to the Kruk.
You can.
Okay.
Do you want to try to take the god? You want to try to access the god of portals again and access your knowledge for that? Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Okay. I have a little something to show you then.
Zinc, it's me, Eoskar, god of doors and portals and such.
Did he just get killed?
Did he get raptured?
Just portal himself to death?
Sure seems like it.
Oh no!
Yes. So you do see the doors of gods and doors and portals and such for just a second, and then he is sucked into oblivion and explodes into several million pieces. A couple of things go into your mind at this point, Zinc. You now understand that the key to the infinite staircase is a tangle of Gogfur, that the minions of Set are in Crux, that the key to Elysium is the taste of garlic, that the portal to Aboria takes points of charisma, that the stones of Furby are not entertaining, and that the Bayland portal is an exploding car. You just suddenly grab all that information.
Hope you had a pencil.
Yeah. All right. Good thing Zinc has a good memory. / is gonna write that down in a second. or I was going to ask the DM to chat it to us so I can remember. Okay.
I'm going to say you lose your turn because that was just so traumatizing for you. As you tried to gain that knowledge, everything sort of just disappeared.
I can't disagree with that.
And
it's like the moment in Deep Blue Sea. This is my first R-rated movie, by the way. Where Samuel Jackson is giving the inspirational speech in the shark.
Yeah. Classic. Favorite for all.
Thank you guys for all immediately meeting me there with that pop culture reference of a very timely movie.
It's Deep Blue Sea. Hello, it's a shark movie.
Deepest bluest. Yes. Thank you.
This takes us to Mo. What's ex-Magister Thalia gonna do?
Yeah, right. Okay, we're I don't like the Bonk is in that much danger. Is currently grappled still.
Yep.
Do what's it gonna be like if I try to like throw a dagger and shoot some crossbow bolts? Am I in danger of also hitting Bonk?
Well, it's a very large crocodile. It depends if you're trying to hit sort of near the middle or near the head.
I wanna hurt him, but I don't want to get anywhere near Bonk, and I'm gonna.
I appreciate that you asked that, Mo, and I shot it straight, not even like thinking.
Right.
Thanks.
I think actually Bonk, because he was inside it, he could see your arrow like poke through the throat. He's like looking at the tip right now.
Am I inside its mouth or just kind of?
Is this a Jonah and the whale situation now?
No, I think you're grappled, but you can see down its throat.
Okay.
That's gross. Okay, I'm going to be using my extra attack, and then I will also be using my crossbow expert feature to get a total of 4 attacks in here.
Wow.
2 with daggers, thrown daggers, and 2 with a hand crossbow. So I'm gonna roll for all of those now. Nope, that doesn't hit. Does a 9 hit? I don't think so.
9 does not hit.
9 doesn't hit, but does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that's one of the daggers, and that's gonna do 6 damage.
Did you say dagger or crossbow?
That's for a dagger.
Oh,
so
you're
I'm
throwing
throwing
the dagger.
One-handed.
Wow.
I get if I have a one-handed weapon that I'm throwing or using, then I can also use a ranged hand crossbow as part of my 1 attack. But then I have 2 of those, so I have 4 total. Anyway,
you guys have become super OP. This is very impressive.
Is this OP? I don't do a whole lot of damage, baby. It's yeah, okay. So I missed one of the daggers. Now I'm doing both of the crossbows. That's gonna be a that's a 16 to hit.
Okay. That gets
yes,
through?
no?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. That's gonna be no. That's 3 points of damage.
So they're like slicing it, and just doing a tiny little damage.
Yeah, and then that was cocked. And then there's 22 to hit for the last crossbow bolt, and that's gonna be 6 points of damage. So yeah, they're just pew, 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 pew. It's a light crossbow, so it's little bits here and there.
You're kind of killing it by paper cuts.
Yeah. And then I think that takes up all my bonus actions, and I'm going to. Can I get cover anywhere near?
Yeah, well, there's rocks all around. Absolutely, you can run right behind that. Okay.
I do a cool somersault.
At this point, right before we go back to Bonk, entering into the room is Diane, Mair, and Diane. Why don't you describe what your character looks like?
Oh,
I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
My character is covered in bronze scales and has a really floofy hairdo, like as if I've teased it and got the 80s Dallas curls like full on out. We're gonna go with bleach blonde with that.
Okay.
And like I think a smart pantsuit, sort of a like Hillary Clinton style.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I like this character you're creating.
Yeah.
All right, so bronze scales, floofy hairdo,
Yeah.
you know, kind of a pantsuit, walks in, and what sort of happens as you come in?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm gonna just beeline straight for that crocodile because I recognize that crocodile as a proxy of Set. And it just so happens that Set has stolen my favorite pet scorpion, and I am.
Are you telling them this as you walk across the room?
Yeah, hi guys. Don't mind me. Sorry to interrupt. Don't mean to I know you're fighting. I didn't mean to get in your way or step on your toes or anything, but I'm gonna just go ahead and take this guy, okay? Okay. And so then I just go sort of bloop, and I pick him up by the tail, and he shrinks to about the size of like a little gecko. Little
Okay.
gecko size. So
Is Bonk still in there?
Oh, oops. Sorry. We'll separate those. I'm just
No,
gonna...
I think that's too late. Bonk,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
funnier.
I'm gonna give you some force damage when this happens, but it's okay. I think you might survive. But
Is Tiny Bonk Bink?
No.
Bonk.
Bink bonk.
Bink, bink.
Keep going, Diane.
I got the crocodile and I've got Bink. Okay. Do I tell them who I am? Is that...
Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. If you can do whatever you want in this world.
Oh. Okay. Well, cool. My name's Serket. You can call me Serket. It's nice to meet you. I'm just gonna take this crocodile and just gonna put it in the pocket of my pantsuit.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're doing us a favor, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't what I was going for, but I'm really glad it helped you out. What do you want me to do with this guy?
Wait, Bonk, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he has strong too. Yeah. And what are you doing? What are you doing, Bonk, as she sort of holds you up in the air like a little...
Bonk just kind of flailing.
Yeah?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
The tiniest, highest pitch farts.
Make Bonk big again.
Oh no.
Cute.
Tiny little fart.
Oh, no. Oh, God, that is so smelly.
Please make Bonk big again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna really, really gently set Bonk on the floor and just go bloop.
Thank you.
And now he's bonk-sized. He's bonk-sized all over again, yeah.
Thank
Sorry
you.
about that. Oops. Sorry. Oh, did you have any questions for the crocodile?
No, but who are you? You're say one more time.
I'm Serket. Yeah.
Well,
Hi.
we kind of needed the stuff that he was hoarding, and he said that it's gone. I don't know if you know about these jars with charisma in them, but he was guarding something. And
Oh no, but I can hear. If you want to talk to him, you can ask him a couple questions.
Will he tell the truth? He seemed pretty mean.
I mean, he's like 3 inches long. I don't know if he's still mean.
Oh, okay.
I could detect his thoughts while you ask him questions, and maybe we'll get something there. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Mr. Crocodile, you look
Go
great.
away! And he tries to run. He runs off your hand.
I was gonna say, what a strange tactic switch to be like, you look great. We shot you in the chest 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, he's a little bloody still, but he'll be fine.
He'll be okay.
I'm very confused.
Now his paper cuts are probably terrible though, because now he's tiny. Okay, so you said that all these jars were gone and they escaped. Did they go through the portal? Where did they go? Were you in charge of these? What's happening here?
Why would I tell you? Let me go. Make me big. I'll kill you all.
Yeah. See, he's still mean.
He tries to bite He tries to bite, this part of your hand. That sort of fleshy part of your lower thumb.
Fine, back in the pocket then. You're not going to be helpful. Patting it gently. You're going to be my little pet.
Did you detect any thoughts while I was talking to him?
Yeah, do I get anything off of
I'm just at this point, the only thing he's thinking is, oh my god, I've been turned into a tiny little lizard. I must escape.
All right. Well, listen, new friend. First of all, thank you for rescuing us from that crocodile. We were a little in danger. Do you know where this portal goes in this room here?
This one specifically?
Yeah.
Well, it goes the same place they all go, which is the infinite staircase.
Uh-huh.
What?
I mean, that sounds like an amazing hair metal song.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
infinite staircase.
Yeah, I listen to that. Yeah.
If we were to go to the infinite staircase, is there a way back from there if we are not happy with that location?
Yeah, it's infinite. You can go anywhere.
Oh. Do we
As long as you have the key, to each individual door.
There's some sort of dog hair, right? I need some dog hair for a key. Where's Simon? Where's Simon?
Oh.
I need dog hair for a key. Oh, no.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. He's probably chasing bunnies or something.
I mean, to be fair, we only met him for maybe 30 seconds.
And then he decided to split the party 3 ways.
Yes, he did.
While you're doing this, I'm going to jump back to Bart at this moment. So Bart, you were back above ground in the mortuary ruins, and what happened after you were a bashafist and you sort of let everyone you sent them away, and then timeouts, and then where did you go?
Well, I feel like because Bart is in his sort of moody emo phase now.
Yeah,
he's probably gonna go up and sit on a high tower like Batman and brood and be sad.
So you would have been overlooking the mortuary ruins.
Yeah, no, exactly, and just thinking about peace and not bashing.
I think what you would have seen while you were up there is you would have seen a woman with bronze scales, a golden pantsuit, and foofy hair come down. After about an hour, all of the creatures that you banished would have reemerged. They reappeared, and then this woman just sort of sliced them up ruthlessly with a scimitar and made her way through the ruins to a staircase.
Oh, well, it's okay. Bart accepts what he can't control, and if there's violence around him, I can't change that. Yeah, but I think at this point Bart's probably curious what's going on.
So you're gonna walk down to where they are?
Yeah, I might sort of follow and
Okay, great. I have some questions for you as you make your way through this maze.
Yeah.
I really want to know, because you weren't on that part of the last session, right? You'd already left by then.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So as you come into this area, you come to a place where you can go in deeper, and there are 3 paths: one which leads forward, one to the near left, and one sort of to the further left. What do you do?
Oh, well, first off, Bart is not walking. He is hovering a foot above the ground.
A foot, okay.
Because he poked and got stabbed and stuff last time. So he's he's careful. He's gonna be smart today. And so I think based on where Bart is emotionally, he's definitely gonna go far left.
Okay.
He's a bashafist, so he's definitely gonna be far left.
Okay, you move down, you move far left, you come to a place where it looks like there's a quicker path to the stairs, but there's a mirror between you and the stairs.
Oh, well, I mean, I still gotta check and see how my my Shakira outfit's looking, my disguise, whether it's still holding up.
So you're gonna go and you're gonna investigate that mirror.
I gotta go look in the mirror. I mean,
okay,
Bart's
great.
not gonna look in the mirror?
As soon as you go and you look in the mirror, another Bart jumps out, and
Hi, Bart!
This other Bart, of his first action is to attack you.
Oh, that's mean.
So this other Bart jumps out and he says, "Time to bash. I'm not a bashifist, only you are." And then he takes his tail and he tries to hit you with his tail. That is going to, the Warhammer of Brittany comes at you. That has a +5 to hit. That's going to be 24. That gets through. That is going to do 1d6 plus 4 damage. So that does 7. But if it hits one more time. So that does 17 points of damage. And then this Bart tries to hit you with what is on his head, which is the Bart's big bad guy bunker. That is a +7 to hit. And that 17 does not get through. Now it is your move after being hit twice by your Doppelbart.
Okay, all right. Here's what Bart's going to do. Bart is going to quad Bart, run in 4 different directions, and hop into one, and keep hopping so that he's always bashing the wrong Bart, while eventually getting back the way I was going.
Okay, you're gonna run in 4 different directions.
4 different directions.
Okay. Okay. And which one are you actually going with?
I'm gonna go with the one. Okay, so if the path forward is to the left here, right?
The path forward is sort of. Well, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can now run through the mirror if you want.
Oh.
Now that you've used it, there's a shortcut. You can go through the mirror.
Do I see or hear, or does Bart bash the mirror? Hell yeah, Bart. All right, so real Bart smashes through the mirror, and the other Barts go off in other directions. And if he follows me, I'll go to one of the others.
The other Bart also quad Barts, and 4 Barts go towards all 4 Barts that you just quadded.
Yes. Oh my God, it's gonna be impossible to animate.
I don't know what I expected to happen, Keith going through all these tropes, but I should have expected exactly this.
So I'm gonna say that this Bart, he's jumping around just like you are, and all the other illusions have gone away. So now it is only you and the actual Bart. The quads have been realized at the steps.
Okay, so we went through the mirror and then we're there?
Yeah, so you've been through the mirror, you're right at the steps, you and the other Bart.
Okay. What do I have? Well, I don't think I have. Let's say, do I have any vegetables I can drop down? He's going to have to bash. All right. Okay. I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to be like, Bart, stop bashing for a second. I have the greatest joke in history. You're going to want to hear it.
He says, what is it?
It's, hold on. I have to go to the source.
Really?
It's very...
Do you know, he says, I want to know, what does Siegfried have in common with the tiger? They both know what Roy tastes like. Bash! And he hits you over the head.
You got to the same page I did faster.
What a timely cultural reference.
They're also offensive. I'm just trying to find one that I can say on the internet.
Oh my God.
You're such a terrible person.
Oh no.
You're lucky that hit did not get through your armor class, though.
R.I.P. whichever one.
I can't find a single one of these.
He's gonna have joke advantage now for a while.
Oh my God, Gallagher was such a terrible person. All right. So then I'm just gonna fly and go up the. Am I going up the stairs or down the stairs? What do I want to do?
I don't know. The stairs go down. I don't know what you want to do.
No, I'm flying down.
All right. The other Bart is
I
following
have
you.
Why do they call it a TV set when you only get one?
What did you get on that to hit?
Well, I'm not hitting him. What do I roll for the joke?
No, I think. Oh, are you bashing him, or you're just making the joke?
No, I'm not bashing him.
Oh, he's bashing you when he makes jokes. All right. So
look, we're all fighting ourselves, but we don't have to pick up the rope. Okay?
So you fly through. You come into a room full of lava. The other Bart follows you. Everyone, while you're in the middle of this sort of conversation with the foofy-haired, bronze-skinned, broad-scaled lady, 2 Barts fly into the room.
Oh. Hey.
What?
Hi!
Hi!
Bart,
Other Bart's violent.
did you touch the mirror?
That's not Bart.
I smashed the mirror.
Who, Jackie?
I'm a bashifist.
No, you're not. You bashed me.
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's a Star Trek 6. It's a Star Trek 6.
Insight
Tell only
check.
truth, one only tell lie.
I got a 16 insight. Can I tell which one is which?
A 16?
Ask me a question. Only Bart would know.
I'm going to talk into my bracelet and say, all right, Bart, tell me which one is you.
It's me. It's me.
Okay, great. That's
a second
Bart.
later, the other Bart goes, "It's me. It's me."
Is there anything on his wrist though?
No, he's just much.
Do they both have recorders?
Yes, they do.
Oh, should we
Yeah,
do
only the real
shall we
Bart
do a
has no
concert
thing.
off? Here we
So
go.
we know what this is real Bart.
It's a recorder off.
Do you
recorder?
Oh, I thought you actually had one.
Can I ask the skill
believe I
lady
don't
if she
yet.
knows how to get rid of this thing? This other Bardoganger?
Yeah, sure.
Double basher.
Which one do you want? Which one do you want to get rid of?
The one who's not wearing a bracelet. Bart.
All
hold up
right.
your bracelet.
Cool. All right.
Hi.
There we go. Don't kill that one.
All right. I won't. I mean, I'm not going to kill anybody, but here. Okay. So the one that's not wearing a bracelet, I'm just going to go bloop, and I'm going to pick him up by the tail hammer, and he's just going to shrink down to about 3 inches, and I've got another pantsuit pocket, and we'll just go.
Put me with the crocodile. I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
I like the crocodile. I want to keep him, so we're just going to put you in a step.
He immediately flies out of your pocket.
Oh no!
I'm annoying.
Troublesome guy, huh?
At any size.
You gotta
Dang.
put him in like a zipper pocket or something.
Right at this moment, from the portal, emerging from the portal, jumps in a human-sized squirrel. And that brings Claire Ruble into the
Squirrel
picture.
Yeah.
I want to learn
Why don't
You guys gotta help me.
Yeah, describe what
You
you look
gotta help me.
Oh,
I am the most beautiful squirrel you've ever seen in your whole life, but I'm a little like spunky. You can tell. Like I got like short like messy hair, but like squirrelified messy hair, like brown red. And I'm like a little stocky, a little this energy, and I come into the room.
You remind me of my ex.
Ah, who are you?
She zapped out an eye and then she died.
Zinc likes squirrels as much as Sarah likes squirrels, so Zinc squeals and runs over to the squirrel and says, "What can we do to help you?"
I feel like Nick's has seen a lot of things, but not a human-sized squirrel before.
Or vice versa.
They need a minute. Yeah, either one.
Wait, where did you come from in that portal? Were you at the infinite staircase?
What? No, my tree. You gotta come help my tree.
Where's your tree?
My tree's back through there. Follow me quick.
Oh, insight check. Wait a minute.
Well, we are looking for a big tree, but it sort of is a tree that has like multiple planes of existence on it, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I got a 19.
Well, I missed a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
Does this squirrel have good vibes?
Yeah, the squirrel, I'm going to say the squirrel has good vibes, which makes you doubt the vibes of Serket.
Oh.
Just got
Interesting.
special vibes.
That's good to know.
Squirrel, what is your name, please?
My name is Chipperwhil.
Stop, that's so cute.
Incredible.
Please help.
Whirl, Chipperwhil.
Do you know this fine person in this lovely suit over here? Have you seen this person before?
No. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, I told you.
I mean, she just helped us out, but I mean, saving your tree sounds like a good plan. I don't know.
Yeah, what's up with your tree? What's happening to it?
I don't know. I need your help. Everything's dying. There's some evil going on. I need you quick.
Okay.
Describes you guys. That's how I convey that information.
A small, tiny Bart hits real Bart in the head, and Bart, you take 5 hit point damage from the basher, and then another 2 hit point damage from the tail.
No. All right, hold on. Bart is gonna try to grapple little Bart.
Okay, do a strength check.
Okay.
If you lose this, Keith, I'm gonna laugh forever.
An Asgardian.
19.
That beats. You got him.
Okay. You are my pet, Bart, now.
He immediately quads. And there's 3 others to the sides of you that start flying off in other directions.
Well, but I've got... because he can teleport. Damn, I'm so annoying. Somebody, I need a net. Does somebody have a net?
Put him in my
No.
duo.
Like a butterfly net.
Oh gosh.
Don't I have a bag of holding in my duo drawer?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's such
But
a good
bag of holding
idea.
will kill
I can hold
one of
things.
those.
Yeah, it'll kill that little guy.
I mean,
Sorry.
I'm not a pacifist, so.
Does anybody have a jar? Like, but big enough for Quad Bart?
No, but I have model trains, so we could just sort of set them up like they're little passengers.
Oh, right. I
Here.
mean, oh wait. I think that's it. No Bart can resist riding a train.
Choo choo, and I just sort of go like, choo
That's
choo,
actually really
all
cool.
aboard.
If this
man.
is true, then all of the little Barts would go to the trains, but so would Big Bart.
Oh shit!
Choo choo.
All right, okay,
Sorry,
bud, you
Pete.
can't fit into
Talia.
this one. Just gonna hand it to Big Bart. You hold on to that, bud. You have a fun time. Sort of. Okay.
From crisis down. Gotta.
I'm just gonna. Can I just stick my head in the portal? Do I get the sense that that'll do a bad thing to me if I just stick my head in?
Did we do a long rest?
As
No.
Bart kicked my butt.
As you start to do this, you hear a sound from over behind the rubble, and it says,
Oh, no.
"Oh God, he's back!" And the rubble sort of shoots out from all directions, and you see a very old, red-eyed skull creature wearing a long robe, and he says, "Bart, I've waited 300 years for you to return.
Hi.
Do you know how annoying that wizard lizard song was? I hear it in the streets. I hear it in the taverns. I hear it everywhere. And now, my friend...
Wizard, please don't kill me.
Oh,
Wizard, lizard, don't want to die.
you're about to die, Bart. I've waited so long for this moment." And he starts to extend a finger towards you that begins to glow red. I'm going to give you guys one action.
Oh my goodness.
Each or just collectively?
Each. I'm going to give you each one action.
Cool.
Wait, so there's a
Look at me.
portal and into stairs of some sort?
Well, there's a portal. And
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
you have the information you have.
All right. I'm gonna Bart's going to Wizard, lizard, please don't kill me. Then dive into the portal
All right?
to get it stuck in his head one last time.
Zink.
I will. Oh, I wonder if that would hurt him. I don't know. So I have a breath weapon, as a
Yes.
ranged attack.
Mhm.
So I think I'm going to blow that fire at him while I jump through the portal.
Okay, great. What about Bonk?
Bonk swings sword short, attempt to cut finger.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh
no.
no!
If
Oh,
I hit him,
buddy.
I just did 14 points of fire damage if it hit him.
Okay. Well, that's nice for you. Let's see. You did 14 points of fire damage. Let's see what happens.
Isaac.
Um,
I'm through the portal. I don't know.
but you ran through the portal exactly, and Bonk is gonna, with his short sword, try to knock off
Cut
the
off
finger.
E.T.'s finger.
Okay, Bonk.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Bank.
Go ahead, and roll to hit.
$16.
16 does not get through.
Tough
He-
finger.
Oh well.
He moves it out of the way before you're able to hit him. Okay, Whippoorwill, Whippoorwill, your name was the squirrel. What are you gonna do with your one action?
Chipperwhil?
Chipperwhil, Chipperwhil.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Chipperwhil?
Seeing that the only people that I want to help me are now jumping through a portal, I say, "You gotta help!" And
Well,
I
they're
dive
jumping through the
after
portal
them.
that you came from.
Yeah.
Great. I say, "You gotta help!" And I jump after them in the portal.
All right.
And
so-
I grab. Who else is left?
Well, there's Nyx and Thalia and Serket.
Okay, Nyx and Thalia, I grab your hands and make you run with me.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Okay, so Nyx and Thalia, you guys jump through the portal then too. You don't resist.
So only Bonk is there to sing the
Chipperwhil.
song.
And and Serket, what do you do on your one action?
So inside that portal, what's the light like? And what's the light
It's
like on the other side of
It's
it?
a green dappled forest light coming through.
Okay. All right. And can I do an action and move or
You
moving?
can
and
do an action and move.
All right. I'm gonna grab Bonk by the back of his neck and I'm gonna go whoop and I'm gonna shrink him down
The bank.
3 little inches. And then Bonk and I are going to dive through the portal, but since the light is not bright, I'm gonna go invisible. I suppose Bonk wouldn't though, so he's just gonna be sort of floating in himself.
Floating in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, great. As you guys make your way through, all around you, as you go through the portal, all around you are dark, elegant trees, compact shrubs, and thick underbrush. Thickets of tough vegetation seem likely to impede your progress. There is a stark beauty here, a magnificence of severity and intensity. And in this briar-filled forest, you notice that the trees grow significantly larger and that branches are reaching up over 100 feet into the sky, and the trunks are swelling to over 10 feet across. What you see directly in front of you is this sort of giant, immensely large tree with 3 women gathered around it and branches leading up into the sky.
Are these the witches from that other place that we were in that one time? The 3 women who were in the back. There were 3 like witches in the back room of, was it the woman who had the like charity shop?
Oh, of when you were in the, you mean of Alicia's pantry?
Yes, Alicia's pantry. Are these
No,
the same?
these are not. These are very different witches from Alicia's pantry. And
Okay.
I would say if you look down, when you look below, you can see the sort of branches going up into the sky. And if you look below you, you can see this sort of giant dragon gnawing at the roots of this tree. It's
way to bury the lead.
It's sort of enormous, but it's down below. Mostly, you feel safe that it's below you. You're here with these three women. What do you do?
Chipperwhil? Is that am I
Yes.
pronouncing that right?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Is this your so this is your tree? Are these friends of yours?
Home sweet home.
Oh, so are these like your park rangers? Do they take care of this tree or what's the deal?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, I would.
Well, you
You
did
brought
ask
us
for
to a
our help.
mysterious, terrifying land.
And I kind of start to saunter off like this.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
What?
What a
Let a
Walk.
human-sized squirrel take us to a secondary location. What a rookie mistake, guys.
And I go like this.
Classic mistake.
Like from behind my shoulder, I go.
And I would say that Chipperwhil is sort of leading away from the women, away from the dragon, up into the higher branches of the tree.
Oh, climbing the tree?
Can I pull a little
Yeah.
piece of fluff out of her tail as she's leaving?
Oh my gosh, Zinc.
You
I need
can.
some squirrel fluff.
I'd say you get a
still know.
surprise on that, and it
Friends of the
hurts.
show, PETA will no longer
I
sponsor.
don't know. It feels like you need consent for that.
Well, she's
To be fair, we were lured to a dragon tree with hags on it falsely, so I think we're justifiably a little upset.
yeah. I'm gonna get some squirrel fur just in case we need it for some sort of key later.
Oh yeah, we needed dog hair later.
Yeah.
Or we maybe still do if
Or some
Jamie's still
scar.
alive. Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check on these women?
Yes, you can.
That's my Arcana.
Wait. What? If you just pulled my tail.
Yeah, and
It was
you,
not
and you yeah,
react.
she
Oh,
pulled
I
your tail, and there's a
I
little.
point to Zinc. If you turn around and look behind, I fully point to Zinc and sell them out. Like, it is not me.
22 on the Arcana check.
Oh, I would say that you then know you are at the World Tree Yggdrasil. That Yggdrasil is this tree that spans into all dimensions and has branches at all dimensions. And you could tell by the dragon that you are at the base of it, where the Well of Erd is. And Erd is one of the fates that is the goddess of the past. And that you're looking down at Nidhogr, which is the giant dragon which gnaws at the roots of Yggdrasil.
Who also happens to be British, but most people don't know.
Would
Think about it.
our new friend with the scales know why the dragon was eating the tree? Are you at all dragon? Are you dragonborn, or you just have cool scales?
Well, I'm around here someplace, but I'm pretty
Oh, yeah,
invisible
we don't
at the
see-
moment.
All you see is tiny little bonk flying in the air.
Oh.
Oh, they do see him?
Well, yeah, because he's not invisible.
I was hoping he'd be a little more subtle about it, but okay.
I think it's-
bonk.
Oh yeah, subtlety is our strong suit.
I've been known to interact with a dragon or two in my time.
Different use of the word Tinder because of the fire.
Would I with that Arcana check, would I know if these women were like keepers, if they were evil, if they were neutral, if they were, or actually I could cast us.
I think you would know that these sort of control, not control. These are the three fates of Yggdrasil and of Norse mythology, and that Erd is the fate of the past. So I think you would think that she may have information about what has happened.
Okay. So Bart.
Hi.
If this lady is into stuff that's Nordic, maybe she'd be into like Thor stories.
Oh, my friend.
Yeah.
As
so
soon
maybe...
as you say that, Thor sort of comes down and says, "Bart, dude, I heard you were here." Sort of flies in with his giant
What's up,
hammer.
buddy?
Man,
They didn't believe I fart rainbows.
I know, man. No, all Asgardians totally fart rainbows.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, bro.
Yeah.
Odin sent me to talk to you.
Okay, what's up?
Well, there's some rumblings, like I not me, but like others are saying that you've become like a bashafist.
Yeah.
Oh
It's-
man, no. We're Asgardians. We're violent. We're violent fighting Vikings.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still love violence, right? But just not on people, because everyone died and it made me sad.
Yeah, but see, that's not what like an Asgardian does, man. Like, we get reborn when we die violently in Isgard. If you're gonna be a pacifist, like, that's fine, but like I gotta take Mjolnir Jr. back, man.
No. Think about all of the violence I have done. I have done 73 lifetimes of violence. I've obliterated worlds and dimensions.
So you're gonna keep being violent, right?
In my own way. I think I've killed like 3 things in the last 24 hours, but just cleverly.
Look, it's not me, it's Odin. I'm just warning you that if there's, a lot of this like pacifism, then I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to take Mjolnir Jr. back, man.
Okay. I'm gonna meditate on it.
All right. Till then, bashing.
Bashing vegetables.
And Thor sort of flies off into the canopy.
I lean into Zinc and whisper in their ear, is Mjolnir Jr. the one in his head or the one in his ass?
It's the one he's holding.
No, Brittany is in my ass.
Brittany.
Mjolnir is in my head.
Okay.
Oh, is it? I thought you were holding it. Okay, great. His head. It's the bardicorn.
Oh, I'd be ashamed to lose that. Such a statement piece.
It is really a statement piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's
after watching all of these go down with a man coming out of the sky and coming over, Chipperwhil just kind of starts to shake her head and says, I don't know if I can trust you all.
Wait, I'm sorry. You led us to a dragon tree with 3 hags. This lives here. It's unusual to you.
Last I checked, you were in danger and I saved you. Last I checked.
Technically, just Bart, just him, was in danger. This thing had no beef with me. But yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so you saved us. Fine. Now we're at this tree. What do we need to do to help you further? Or were you just here to gloat?
Prove you can trust me.
What?
Prove I can trust you. Prove you can trust me and I'll...
I mean, we're very trusting, kind of to a fault, actually. So.
Yeah, but are you smart?
I hand
2 different things.
Define smart.
Those are 2 different issues.
I hand the squirrel a diamond.
Oh.
What the?
I have so many jewels. Because
we gotta
We can't give
that.
Bonk like
by
a
the way,
dagger.
okay,
we can't
great.
afford a dagger for Bonk.
Okay, I don't know if anyone knew that what happened. So when I went to try and get the key in that woman's place in the water place,
Shakira's Festal. That's right.
Shakira's Festal. Yeah. So things didn't go so well, but I did get into the chest and I got 500 gold pieces, 26 rare gems, a book on finance, which is kind of interesting, some sort of diary, which I haven't read, even though it seems like I should have read it already, but I haven't yet. But what's 1 out of 26 rare gems? Squirrel, here's a gem. You can have this. It's currency anywhere you go. You can buy like millions of nuts with this or whatever your giant human squirrel heart desires.
Wow,
and so you can trust us to not hurt you. Now that we're in your world.
I look at the jewel and I say, first of all, I'm a squirrel humanoid. Cut it out with that crap. Second of all, don't pull my tail again. And I take the jewel and I throw it down towards the dragon.
Oh!
Damn it.
I mean, dragons like jewels too. So if he gets the diamond, that's fine.
That's true. We've now taken
You guys
sides.
are not proving I can trust you at all. And I was going to keep you safe in my lair. I guess not. And I should walk away again.
What are that about?
And I turn around slowly.
Did the dragon see the diamond?
It's a little diamond, right? It's a little diamond.
It's a diamond.
I know, but you held it in your hand like this, and this dragon is, city block sized. I think it maybe noticed it, but it didn't really track it.
Is it floating through space? Could I get it?
Yes, it is falling towards Nidhogr the dragon, and yes, you can try to go grab it.
Is it falling slowly, perhaps?
Oh, wait, what is my...
Only once.
Would it be a sleight of hand?
I mean, if her mind's made up, she's gonna go for it,
All right, so unrelated to anything, Bart's gonna give Bonk a flail, so he has a real weapon.
Okay, how dare you? He has a short sword. All right.
Yeah.
Not the same as a flail's way better. Please give him.
And I think I'm still really tiny anyway.
It's so much larger.
Oh my god.
Here, take this.
Drop a flail on him. Oh no.
That's right.
Oh.
No. Bonk need help.
Listen, Squirrel, do you
That's
need
the one
anything
trying
for
to
your
get
lair?
help.
Do you need any sort of protection for your lair? Like any traps or anything?
I need help. My tree is dying. There's evil rotting this tree, and I asked for your help. You came and pulled my tail, and I don't even know if I could trust you.
And threw
Well,
a
I
diamond
pulled
at
your
me.
tail because you sauntered away and not told us what we need to help you with. But I mean,
And
I
I
hate
do
sauntering.
it again, and I turn around and I go like this.
What the? I walk up to one of the hags and ask them if they have like an ibuprofen or something. 'Cause
Roll,
Talia has
God.
the
roll a, so she turns, when you ask about that, she turns to you and roll a 1d10 for me.
Oh,
Roll
no.
a
God.
d10. Yeah.
Oh, it's not good.
All right, no, it's gonna be great.
one is a
Stop
baby
it.
Talia
aspirin.
surviving the
One is a
call.
baby aspirin, and 10 is Norco.
Just get fucking sedated. Okay, I
11
got
is
an 8.
pizza.
So an 8.
She turns to you and she says, Nyx is wanted by the law in Sigil.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, join the crowd, aren't we? Wanted by like multiple gods
No,
and demons
wanted-
across multiple adventures.
Sigel's most wanted, if you know what I mean.
By the lawman.
I'm everybody's type.
Talia's migraine gets worse, and I don't know. I follow the squirrel.
Or
What the
I
fuck?
could be like a Robin Hood. I don't know. I didn't write a backstory, so I mean, it could be any.
Oh, where's your tree?
I followed the squirrel.
Yeah, where's your tree, Squirrel?
Serket, what have you been doing this whole time?
Are you still invisible?
Oh yeah, I am invisible. Yeah, I've been cataloging this whole time, to be honest. So now, by my count, you've got, what was it, 25 now, rare gems, right? A book on finance, a diary of some sort, your airy armor that Simon had told me about, your bag of containment of some kind, and Bonk has now a short sword, and if he didn't drop it, the flail, but I'm not real sure about that.
Couldn't even pick it up.
I
It's
Where
10
did
times
you-
my
Fillmore
size.
drops
Where did you
him.
meet Simon? Where's Simon? Where did you meet Simon?
Huh?
Where did you meet Simon?
Oh, I left him on the Infinity Staircase. Bart has the Mjolnir Jr. and the Hammer of Brittany. You all have bracelets of some
I know.
sort. There
The
are 4
survivors
tiny...
do.
I wear jewelry.
What else?
Right.
Sorry, what else?
Only
Are
the
you
survivors
auditing
have.
us? Are you with the fucking IRS? What's happening?
I am just
Whatever the
interested.
fantasy version of it is. You're what?
I'm just interested.
Defund the dragon.
I don't
You've
I don't
got
like
some
your
arrows,
deal.
I think.
Talia's
Is
having
that
a rough
everything? everything?
Can I read thoughts? What is happening here?
Bart
No,
has
you
I'm
can
so
gonna
many
appraise.
more
No,
cool
I'm
things.
gonna
Squirrel
appraise person.
thoughts? Can you?
No, I'm gonna appraise person at this at scaling.
Oh my gosh, I know where I know you guys from. Are you the group that
Probably.
killed Apophis?
Oh,
Yes.
I think so.
Who's
Some of
asking?
us. Some of us are. Some of us.
Waffles?
Some of us did not help with that, but some of us did. Why?
I'm not good with names. Was that the giant snake?
Like 26.
Yeah.
It was a giant snake. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm just really impressed.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
there
that
are-
was me and Bart actually were
Yeah.
involved in all that.
I think
Yeah.
Kirsten was there.
I mean, there are a lot of heroes out there who have tried to complete that mission, and no one's ever done it before.
Well, we had a spaceship from hell, which really helped
We
things.
did. We did have a hell spaceship.
And you got it
I-
done.
We
And
did.
Thor.
You completed the mission.
I mean,
Think
yeah.
so.
Mm,
As soon as you say you completed the mission, your
pretty
airy
sure Nick
armor
was pretty mad.
disappears.
No!
Oh, no!
I knew it as soon as I said it.
Oh,
Brutal.
snap!
Brutal.
Zink, buy me dinner.
are being audited. Fucking bullshit. It's been 300 years. What's the statute of limitations on this?
Yeah, it's like, lost and found after like 30 days, whatever is in there.
Hey, it was magic.
It's
Oh.
gone. It's gone now.
Oh,
and
no.
now
Go in your hole.
Zink is definitely a
Well-
duodrone. There's no more looks kind of like a halfling, no more looking like a gnome. Zink
Oh.
looks only like a metal duodrone, which is a sort of square box creature with two wings on either side.
I can still
A little
disguise self.
something
I think
like
it
this.
suits you. You look
I
good,
can
girl.
still-
You go.
I can
Zink,
still
you're a
decide-
droid?
I can still disguise self though.
You can still disguise self, yes, but
Okay.
you can't sort of, now it's a spell.
I have a
Right.
bunch of wigs in my purse if you want them, Zink.
I mean, I don't mind this. Like now, my duo drawer is like out in the open. It's gonna be less, eat like
That's all-
Free
Free,
the
you
duo,
know?
the duo drawer.
the duo
Free
drawer.
Duo
Yeah.
drawer. Door.
Next, in your purse. I'm adding that to the list of.
So
Sure.
Guys, I've had half of one drink.
all
Getting
right,
too
so
Swedish chef.
so I'm sure now the wizard is very happy that he now has my airy armor, which is fine. I will work on some new armor. In the meantime, how do you know about Apophis?
Oh, Simon told me.
How does Simon know about Apophis?
It's really chatty, is what I'm learning from this conversation.
How does Simon know about the prophecy? I don't know. Maybe he just heard it through the grapevine or something.
He would,
Yeah, but no, he told me all about you guys.
he would have known about
and
it because of the stories of the heroes. This is legend in the Sigil.
Okay.
And
You
you
guys are
guys
legend.
revealed that you were the characters from the stories when you first
Right.
met him.
Very impressive.
right,
I
right.
really enjoyed those stories.
Oh,
Mhm.
good. So do you know this squirrel? Do you know what's happening with the squirrel?
No, nice to meet you. I'm Serket. What do you got in that tree?
This is my home. I've told you. I'm Chipperwhil. I didn't get to introduce myself to you
Hi,
earlier.
Chipperwhil.
I just said I didn't know you.
Yeah, I'm Serket. You know me now. What's in the tree? Is it nuts? Lots of nuts? Anything else?
Can I trust you?
Are you just gonna ask and not do a vibe check?
Of course you can trust me.
Okay.
Praise
Praise
person.
person.
I am a praising
Answer-
person on Sir Cat. I am
You
so
are
appreciative.
you try to appraise person and your wisdom check fails. You're unable.
Brutal.
Okay.
Are
Answer
you
a riddle
evil
for
or
me.
good?
Such
Me?
distinctions are meaningless.
No, the squirrel,
really.
not the squirrel. I mean the Hillary, the dragon lady.
Hillary Clinton.
Dragon
I
Hillary.
mean,
Hillary Clinton, are you good or evil?
I'm gonna walk up to Sir Cat, get all up in your face a little bit, and sort of like give you a good look up and down, and then put a finger on like your chest and go like, I don't fuck with IRS agents, and I'm gonna cast Turn and Rebuke Demon and see if that does anything.
Cute. You're so cute. Oh
okay.
my
Hold on.
gosh.
Let me see how this plays out.
I love that Talia, a former civil servant, is like, I don't
That's
fuck
right.
with IRS.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
This woman's
you know
dangerous.
what
She knew about my
happens.
curse. She knew about everything. This woman's dangerous.
No.
That's funny.
Let's
She's gonna-
see.
she's a
Read
god,
me what Rebuke Demon does.
Do it, Talia.
Well, it's
I feel like
I
it probably
played
rebukes the demon.
It's either turn or rebuke demon.
Right.
So I think I'll rebuke demon. I think that's really what I'm doing here. It's a dex save, DC 13. And I place my hand on a demonic creature, and the demonic creature is momentarily surrounded by divine radiance, and then take some damage if you fail to save.
Okay. This is interesting. I'm gonna say that you put your hand on it. Divine radiance does sort of surround this creature, but then it sort of goes away. And I think you have learned that this creature, whatever it is not a demon.
I am not the demon.
That didn't work out the way that I wanted to, and I'm gonna back up the way the Chipperwhil did.
And I start doing it with you. I start
does it too.
Don't like the way that went.
Yay! It's a flash mob dance. Cute. I didn't expect that. Good job, guys.
All right.
I'm scared.
Can you make Bonk big again? I want him to play with his flail.
Well,
I'm still just flailing in midair.
see, the thing is, I really love beautiful things, beautiful, powerful things.
Thanks.
So, if I make Bonk big again for you, and recall that I did it once for free, so, what's that to me?
What a scam. I'm
not asked to be small.
You supply and demand. You make respect this hustle.
Do you like
I feel like I feel like we clicked on that link that we shouldn't have clicked on, and now it's like in order to unlock our email again.
Someone put a CD in your hand downtown, and now they want you to pay for it.
That is exactly what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about those bracelets you're all wearing? What do those do?
Well,
Fashion.
these were developed by King Herb himself, and they're messenger bracelets of friendship, and he had them made especially for us. So I don't know if they'll work between different people. I think they're like attuned to us, but I'm sure that we could probably try to remember where he made them if you're interested in like communicating with us.
Very special.
Kind of like walkie-talkies a little bit.
And okay, so the Mjolnir Jr. I already met Thor a minute ago.
He's a good buddy.
Yeah. So what about that hammer of Brittany? Tell me a little bit about that.
It's my butt. I hit people with it.
Okay.
Her name is
What
Brittany.
else did you do?
Why do you need to know about? So you like pretty things. So can I make you something? I mean, like I'm a pretty high level artificer. Like there's a lot of like cool stuff around here, like wood, and see some nice rocks and some like, there's probably like some. If you cut open some of these rocks, there's probably like some like quartz maybe. Like I could build you something. We kind of all need a little bit of a rest, I think. So,
Yeah, I could use a long rest, very much so.
So, I'd be happy to like work on something for you if you'd like.
You can go to my lair.
Listening.
Lair sounds fun.
Yeah.
What's
Will
in
you
there?
take us there, or are you gonna vibe check us again at the door like a weird bouncer that lured you to a second meeting?
Me and I do it.
To
I
be
do a
fair,
small
you
turn.
did pull their tail.
I would
Yeah,
like to
remember?
see inside
Pull
that
her
tree.
tail. I did pull her tail. Zinc feels very bad that she pulled her tail.
And I do like a little spin like this, and then I come back around like this, like I do like a cross-legged and then land, and then I say, "Answer me a riddle," and then you can come to my lair.
Oh my god, there's so many steps.
I'm so
Okay,
good
what's
at
the riddle?
riddles.
What's the riddle?
River that flows when death is near, giver of life, your arrival brings fear.
Blood.
And then I go, "What's
Wait,
up?"
One more time.
It's what Charlie did to me last night.
And I go,
Wait, Wait, did you get it for real?
Yeah. It's blood.
Work.
And I go, come with me quick. And I start
Smart.
sprinting up the tree.
All right. So you guys run. You follow Chipperwhil up one of the branches of Yggdrasil. As you go, the world tree gets larger and larger and larger, and as you're moving, you'll see sort of further away that the trail is climbing right up the slope of the trunk, and there's hazy, warm air and thick foliage all around. You will notice a town as you sort of walk up towards the lair. In the distance, you can see let me see if I can show you sort of a picture of this. You can see a town that seems to have lots of people all around. And sort of whole houses and buildings, if you can see this, sort of built into the side of the tree trunk. People walking around, mostly humans, a few elves and dwarves and drow, but mostly humans. And Chipperwhil sort of is dragging you past this town to the tree trunk. Do you investigate the town, or do you continue to follow Chipperwhil to their lair?
Following the squirrel. I am.
All right. You follow Chipperwhil into
Go to a third location with the
Yeah,
squirrel.
we're going
It's
to a
safe in
third
the third
location.
location.
All right, great. You follow Chipperwhil into the lair. Ratatoskr guides you along the tree, and through their nimble climbing claws and ability to glide from branch to branch, they move much faster than you. But whenever they get too far ahead, Chipperwhil stops and waits impatiently, muttering obviously derisive comments now and then about your speed. Eventually, Chipperwhil reaches a small opening in the side of Yggdrasil, a space just large enough for one person to crawl through. A heady, sweet smell comes from the opening, but it's very dark, a narrow tunnel. Do you all go through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to shapeshift into whatever squirrel type creature Chipperwhil is to make it easier to climb through stuff.
Okay.
If that, I don't know. It doesn't change my character sheet at all.
You just want to look like them.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured it might be easier while we're climbing. I'll change back once we're in a space because, it feels like cultural appropriation a little bit.
Oh, yeah. People feel more comfortable when you're in squirrel face around them.
As you guys walk down the tunnel into the squirrel's lair, I need you all to roll a Constitution save.
Are you kidding?
No.
The squirrel leading us. I thought you said I had good vibes from her, Wes.
I did.
18.
18?
12.
Okay. 12? 12? Uh-huh. Zing?
Nice.
Oh, you got 18. Mo?
Yep. 19.
Uh-huh. And Nyx?
It's Constitution either way, it's a 9.
A 9? So and Serket?
11.
Okay, great. So Zinc and Mo, no problems. You guys walk through with no problems. Bart and Bonk and Serket and Nyx, as you guys walk through, colors start to change and peel away from the object they're associated with, kind of spinning freely through the air. Things seem to change in perspective. Maybe when the others speak, their speech kind of seems small and distant. And for Bart, like one knot on the tree seems to grow vastly important. You just keep looking at it and brushing it. And
I think after all my pizza, I'd be immune.
I know, he's immune to Numroot, I think.
Yeah,
My voice is already small and distant.
That's right.
And I think Nyx, you just see an acorn, and the acorn sort of looks at you and says, "When I grow up, I'm gonna be a mathematician and say, Mom, geometry."
Zinc smashes the side of the tree as if it was Bart.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so that's what's happening with you guys.
Oh my
Amazing.
God. Listen, Squirrel, what is going on? Why are my friends on drugs?
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. So Dnd Don't touch the bark. It's mildly poisonous.
Okay.
That's on me. That's on me. It can cause hallucinations. That one's on me. But I didn't know if I could trust you. So.
Okay. All right, we understand.
Fix is just
Can
laughing.
you
just hear them say
this? Do you have like an antidote?
D's nuts over and over.
Trees nuts.
These nuts.
These knots.
These knots.
Listen, Squirrel, do you have an antidote? It happens to us, the best of us. Listen, we all make mistakes, but we really need to like make sure our friends aren't totally.
Yeah, like pulling somebody's tail.
Yes, I did apologize for that. I'd be happy to build you a new piece of tail with the tail that I took, but I'm not sure how many more times I can apologize, to be honest.
Whoa, shots fired. That's an I'm sorry you chose to be upset kind of a apology there.
Oh no, I apologized for realsy several times, and the squirrel is still mad about her tail.
And I go like this. Backwards.
Now she's dancing again. Listen, we just need an antidote, and I open my duo drawer. Here's your tail feathers back.
You kept them?
Of course I did. I fell out of them.
So messy.
I go, keep it as a keepsake.
Okay,
and then
cool.
I say, and then I turn around and I go, I don't know. No anecdote. Never happened to me before. Happened to other people, though.
Sigh.
Oh. It doesn't seem like it's going to be much worse than Pizza Rat. So I think we're good for now. But
right.
hey guys, hey, over here. Hey, let's not touch it anymore. Just try to keep your hands to yourself while
Touch
walking.
the knot? Okay.
No. Okay. Wrong. I'm just like running around them, trying to like shepherd them like a bad sort of substitute teacher.
You're our RA, I think.
I'm just watching. I'm just turning my hands into like different types of hands. I'm not paying attention. I'm just like, I have like Duotron hands, and then I have elf hands, and then I have squirrel hands, and then just different sizes of. I'm just
tiny
like
little FDR hands.
Yeah, FDR hands. It's like that episode of Seinfeld where George is like the hand model. Nick's just doing, and they're just turning into different types of hands.
Beautiful. Let's go this way. I'm just corralling.
I sit down at a little table that I have in my lair.
Bart goes to sleep.
And
he's gonna long rest.
Is there other seats near me at my table?
In your lair? Sure,
Yeah.
I think you'd have little Ratatoskr seats, yeah.
Okay, great. And I'm guessing that they're not poisonous.
No, they've gone through the tree sap now.
Okay, great. Okay, have a seat. I need to talk to you about something.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bart's asleep.
How's everyone?
Oh my god, that squirrel can talk, you guys.
Oh my god. It's so big.
Zinc sits down and says, all right, we're here to listen. We also do need to take a rest here. So do you want to tell us now, or do you want to tell us when this crazy spell wears off of my friends here?
Maybe you can sleep on it, but I just really need some help. The tree is like, it's not going great. There's something bad happening, and I really need your help. Like, everything keeps getting like dying, and it's some evil that's killing the tree, and I need your help, please. It's like warping the tree, all of the roots, and I need your help.
It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that a big dragon is eating the roots. That's not the evil. There's a different thing.
Do you really think I would have just said I need help and I don't know what the solution is if I knew the solution was the dragon eating the roots?
Well, that was a different tree, though. Right? We're at a different tree now.
What?
No, all parts
it's all
of
the world
Yggdrasil,
tree.
Oh, it's all the same tree. Oh, okay, great.
We're just in a bit of the tree, on like a bough.
A bit of tree.
So we will definitely try to figure out why the tree is dying, and we don't want you to lose your home. first of all. We,
Thank you.
We've been there, done that with people losing entire cities because of us. Anyway,
Huh?
no, don't worry about it. It turned out okay in the end.
No, it didn't.
I think
It wasn't there.
I think we should take a little rest and maybe continue this discussion in the morning when our friends are no longer hallucinating.
You're hallucinating.
Okay, good night.
Okay.
Do you guys all take a long rest
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I
Yeah.
able to?
as a little thing?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
but
still
it
flo-
only
I'm
needs to
still
be
being
about
held
10
up in-
minutes. It's
You
fine.
Held
can
up
only
in
take a
midair.
short rest.
Serket, have you put Bonk down?
God.
Yeah.
Fired.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You put him down like for a nap. You give him a drink.
Chipperwhile,
Like a,
is
Give
like
there
an
a
apple
nice
binky
juice
in a
little?
warm
and
bottle.
Do you have like a nice little soft nest spot in this lair?
Of course I do. Yes,
Great.
come here.
Can I put this little guy down?
Yeah, and I take out an old sock, and I
Perfect.
lay it down like a little sleeping bag for him.
Perfect.
Wait, is that a real dog?
yeah.
Crazy dog. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
This is Jillian's dog Pretzel.
So
She's blind. She has no teeth, and her back legs don't really work. And she's 12 years old.
She's perfect.
I love her with all my heart.
She's totally perfect.
I would die for her.
She's
Wow.
amazing. She's been listening this whole time.
Yeah.
She
If
does
she
not
can hear.
approve. Clearly.
Fan of the show. Fan of the show.
Out of the show.
Put on Critical Role. What is this?
I think like Zinc might wake up a little bit early and read through the diary.
We have 1,000% more Secret Garden references than Critical Role.
Oh, yeah.
1,000%.
1,000% more than 0 is still 0.
Ugh.
When you read the diary, most of it is not information, but there is some really information I think that catches your eye in it. There's a few days recently that come up. One is Bardism II. It says something is going on between the Dank and the Weed Killers. Word is they're going to go to the mattresses any moment, but no one has any idea why. And then on Sacrilegion IV, she wrote, there seems to be some disagreement about a tiny church next to the two factals, but it seems unlikely that such a thing could provoke hostilities to this degree. Apparently, there's been some strange disappearances at the church, which is scheduled to be torn down, and the Dank have surrounded the place, and the Weed Killers are demanding to be let in. I suspect that something big is brewing. And on Nihulum I, big news about the Basher Hollister. That high-up member of the Dank was really a weed killer and has been found out. The poor sod's days of infiltration are over for good. The Dank won't touch him with a 10-foot pole now, unless it's got a sharpened point at the end. Ha 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 ha.
Interesting. Is Serket awake?
Yeah. Hi. What do you need?
Serket, I feel like Zinc didn't realize what a burden the armor was, that they would never complete their quest. And so the fact that Serket has given Zinc this gift of peace, I think Zinc maybe trusts Serket a little bit more. And so Zinc's going to say, listen, I read this diary. You came from the same place that we did. There's something going on between the Danks and the Weed Killers. Is that something we should be concerned about, or that we can help out this squirrel, for some whatever unknown reason, and we're happy you're here because you obviously are an incredible fighter, at least for gators. But we don't know much about you, and just wondering, how much you might know about where we came from.
Oh, yeah, I don't pay attention to other people all that often. If you do me some sort of homage or some sort of great act, then Yeah, sure. Then I pay attention, but other than that, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Are you a god?
Yes. It's
I-
very
I thought all the
impressive
gods
of
were
you.
gone.
Well, not this one.
Zink's just like, bling, 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 bling.
Aren't
Okay.
you precious?
Okay. Wow. Okay. What happened to Aoskar? Is he like gone?
Yeah.
Doors and portals?
Yeah, that's a little unsettling, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he like exploded into like a million pieces. That was really,
Kind of gross.
it was kind of gross.
I'm just not going to think about it too much.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to still I'm happy to build you something still. I mean, we clearly are some sort of homage to you. I mean, you know, what kind of god are you? Like what are you into? Like what's your favorite color?
Stealing. I mean, that's not my favorite color. My favorite color is gold, but also stealing. That's what I'm into. I like stealing.
Oh, okay. Do you like stealing from new friends or from like bad guys?
Friends.
Okay. So that might be a little bit of a problem because like we're becoming friends and we don't want you to steal our stuff. But like we could share our stuff so you don't have to steal it. That's like reverse stealing because we're like letting you have some of our things.
Well, here's the letting. Yeah, it's cute. See, here's the thing with gods is that you don't bargain so much as beg.
Bart wakes up from his slumber and says, if I remember correctly, haven't we killed like 1,000 gods?
We have.
Oh, I don't like you.
No, we have. Not all of them on purpose, but we have.
You see how that's worse.
Apophos
right?
was a
That's
bad guy,
worse.
right? Apophos was like annoying for you too, right?
Well, he was my ex, so it's that one.
Even better.
We've killed all of our exes too.
You're welcome. He was the worst. You
I
can
agree.
do so much better. You can do so much better. Let me tell you.
All right, I'll give you
There are
one
so
boon.
many.
One boon in exchange for having killed Apophis.
Ooh, okay. What does that mean? You're
Sorry,
not
I'm laughing again, and we've accidentally killed a
Does that mean you're not going to steal our things, or that means that a boon is I can ask for you to not steal our things?
Well,
Ooh.
all right, so here's the problem. Okay, is I would not steal your things given the appropriate amount of homage, but Simon has already promised to steal your most valuable possession for me, and then he went and got lost.
Wait, our most valuable what possession? What is our most valuable possession?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Wow.
What do you think your most valuable possession is?
It's not Jamin's loyalty, I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, listen, to be quite honest, my airy armor was the most valuable thing, which is why I had someone put a curse on my literal brain, which is now metal, like so that I would never lose it. So I don't know if that went to I could probably tell you the wizard that it went to unless you made a deal with him, but like that was kind of the craziest thing that I had. So
I think he's going to be easy work for me. I am going to go get that armor, but I do not have it right now. So it doesn't really count as your most precious possession anymore. You see the problem?
Yeah. Do you have do you have like a sigil or anything that you go by that people would know, like that we are in alliance with you in some way? And Zink's gonna point to her chest and say, this like this manta ray, for example, was in homage to King Herb, who was an incredible king, and his cloak of the manta ray saved millions and millions of people and our lives several times. But in homage to him, I carved this manta ray into my duo self.
See, Go ahead, Dungeon Master.
Just so FYI for your information, the Sigil of Serket is a priestess with a scorpion on its head as a crown.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That one's so attractive. I do like that one. That's true. Well, I do generally prefer my homage to come in the form of stealing things for me. A sigil.
I mean, it's like stealing space on my chest. It's like advertising. Like anytime anyone says, "Hey, what's that?" I can be like, "You don't know, Serket, duh."
I mean, Bart steals hearts right and left.
How hearts, you say?
Yeah. Everyone's in love with Bart.
All right. I know what I want.
You want me to seduce the tree?
You? I want you to... You remember... Oh, here. Sorry, just... I know we only briefly brushed past this, but do you remember this little guy? The little crocodile?
I'll kill you all. I'll kill you. Let me...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is one of Set's proxies. Okay?
Oh.
And, I'm not very happy with Set right now. So what band of heroes I would like you to steal for me in homage is Set's heart. Like the literal one.
I mean, he's the one who stole all the bottles of stuff, right?
Who's Set?
Him?
Have I met Set? I mean, are they cute?
Do you remember Set? Did I get information about Set?
Yeah, you would have gotten information that the people that stole the charisma were proxies of the Egyptian god Set.
Okay.
Real quick, has Thalia woken up and overheard any of this?
Yeah, Thalia only needs 4 hours of sleep. So
you've been awake the whole time.
L sleep times are so good. They're so good.
I rolled a nat 1 on my stealth check because I was gonna try to be listening to all of this, but I think Thalia is just sort of going very loudly, honk shoot, honk shoot, honk shoot, and like eyes open or just like, what the fuck is happening? So that's but I think I've been hearing it.
And Nix, what about you?
Yeah, if I wake out of my drug sleep early enough, I would like to do the actual better version of what Talia's doing. Like sleeping and listening. Yeah. Well, I'm a rogue, so yeah. Do you have to roll deception?
No, I think you can fake it very well as a rogue top level. And what about Tiny Bonk?
Bonk, very cozy and sock.
Sock.
Like a little Thumbelina.
That's actually really adorable. Polly Pocket, y'all.
Maybe you should stay this way.
We have a common enemy. This is great. No, this is great. We have a common enemy. Hey,
hold on. What about Chipperwhil? Chipperwhil, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. I didn't go.
I was going to ask Chipperwhil something.
Okay, go ahead.
Chipperwhil, listen. Do you think the tree lost some charisma to this crazy guy who stole charisma things? Do you think that's why it's dying?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm up for anything. I just need answers.
Okay, maybe that's an answer. Okay, well, where do we go for this guy? How do we get to him? Also,
I just happen to have access to the infinity staircase. I don't have keys to every door, mind you, but a lot of them. So I can open a portal for you to the infinity staircase. To wherever is the place to go next.
You can open a portal to the infinity staircase if you would like.
Great. Okay, so I shake out. I just do one of sort of like these things, and it turns out that the pantsuit inside the arms has just a ton of tiny little pockets like somebody who's gonna sell you watches on the street. And I just sort of go, oh, here's this one. All right, so this is the key to the portal out of Yggdrasil, and I put it into the hallucinogenic knot in the tree bark, and a portal opens within this beautiful home of Chipperwhil. Did you know that was there before? That's been there the whole time. Isn't that wild? Oh my god.
Okay, so here's what's going on at this point. Inside the lair of Chipperwhil, there is now a door that goes to that she says goes to the infinite staircase. And Chipperwhil, you have your issues with the tree, and everyone else has their issues with whatever your issues are. Go ahead. How's this going to play out?
Oh. So Serket, are you coming with us, or you need to stay here? Like, what's your plan?
Well, generally when I send somebody to steal something for me, I expect you to do it by yourselves.
Okay. Just wondering. Just, didn't want to, deprive you of some adventure to get this,
No, this is your quest. Yeah.
All right. Chipperwhil, you in or you out?
I mean, I have a job and I can't just like uproot my life. But if you figure this out, that'd be
uproot any minute.
Okay, now that's just not. And now that, and I go, and then I go like this.
Oh man,
I have not been able to get a read on that one this whole time, but damn, is that walk cool? That's a fucking cool walk.
All right. Well, if one of these jars happens to fix this tree, it's probably a good thing for all of us. But you know what? We gotta do this thing for this god over here, because she's pretty freaking cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Pink is kind of enamored with this god.
Yeah.
You can wear my sigil if you want to.
Oh my god.
Did Zinc get pinned?
Yeah.
Are they flirting? What's happening?
Zink's gonna whittle a little necklace that has is gonna create a little scorpion necklace and give half of it to the god and keep half of it.
You've stolen a heart before
armor,
Bart
all
could.
you do is join a cult. The first act without your armor. This is not good.
I took my armor off and then I joined a cult.
Oh, that was good. That was good, Keith.
I mean, hey, I thought the gods were gone, and here's a god, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's
in good faith, I'm gonna put my hand on Bonk's head inside of the sock, and I'm gonna go, whoop, and Bonk will return.
The sock sort of rips open.
Sorry, sock. Yeah.
Into pieces.
Bonk say thank you.
So wait. So who am I seducing?
The Egyptian god.
I don't know.
Okay.
An Egyptian god.
That.
Not a problem.
So
I wake up.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pretend to wake up. This situation has escalated so strangely. I don't
That's
know.
a first.
Whoa, that was weird. So wait, what are
we're getting in another portal because Zink has the hots for this deity.
But should we though?
No, listen.
I don't like what this god has going on. I don't enjoy the vibe, but I'm nothing if not a good wing person. So
wait, and also giving her this guy's heart will keep it so that she doesn't steal our things. So I'm helping both of us here.
I don't really have anything, so this isn't super.
And are we gonna save the tree too? I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we see before we go?
Please.
Look at the rot and can we just put an eye on it and before we hop in the hole? How close is the rot, Chipperwhil? No hijinks. Where is it?
Let's get straight down to it.
Yeah.
Where is
I
it?
show them the
Are
rock.
you my therapist?
You gonna take him to the ride? It's outside. You gotta go outside.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were gonna moonwalk back and be like, okay.
I go, yeah, I moonwalk. Of course, I moonwalk backwards like this, but I go, follow me. And then I do a spin and
Zink
I
is
go.
gonna sit down and not follow. Zink is sulking.
Zink's gonna stay in the lair.
Yeah.
And I take it Serket is in the lair with Zink hanging out too.
Awesome.
Yeah, but
as I walk out the door,
we'll see what happens
say,
in the
"Hey,
Ratatoskr lair. with the
as I walk out of my lair,
hallucinogenic
as I walk
tree
out, I say, "Hey, Serket, you didn't ask, but my prized possession are these nuts." And then
All right, this girl's awesome. I'm back on
Okay,
Team
yeah.
Squirrel.
Nix has
Squirrel.
revamped their entire opinion on Chipperwhil. You are now my best friend for life. You are now
This is a cool
guy.
squirrel.
on both new people that you just met.
Okay, yeah. So the way in which
Wild
Zink has
take.
imprinted on Serket, I have imprinted. Yes.
All right.
Life imitates art, imitates life, baby.
All right. Let's see what we can do here.
So we're looking at the.
So you guys make your way towards the warpwood. It's bright and sunny outside. You slept all night. There does seem to be. You can't see a sun, but there does seem to be night and day on Yggdrasil. Again, you pass by the town. In the town, people are getting up. You can see people walking around. You can smell fresh bread baking, and the sort of nice, sweet smell of pine. When you get to this place, finally, after walking for a little bit, not too far, for a New Yorker, but for anyone else a long distance, you arrive at a spot where Yggdrasil takes on a very different look. The wood in this area is rippled in a huge circular pattern, as if something large and heavy had been dropped on the branch and the bark had reacted like water, moving outward in tiny waves. You can't tell if the bark's now at rest or if it's still rippling just beyond the range of your perception, but the most disturbing thing about this strange warping is the intense blackness that makes up its center.
Have you called a
There it is.
botanist? Like first or before?
Is
you
John
call-
Denver around?
Yeah, we don't got a druid. What?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to walk me through that.
Yeah,
one.
John
What the
Denver.
fuck?
For America. Did you ever watch those? This is probably like a 90s thing. There was like an infomercial with John Denver would sing about Arbor Day like every.
That must be regional because I was alive in the 90s and do not remember.
Plant a tree for America. Plant a tree for you and me to see. Or something like that.
Wow. I totally
Wow.
remember that now.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you.
where in my brain was that?
That's
Wow.
Yeah.
I am shook.
It's true. John Denver. It makes sense. It's just too young. For old people, it makes sense.
What do you guys do? You're gathered around this sort of dark, expanding circle. Does anyone get closer to it to investigate? What do you do?
No.
I'm gonna give myself guidance, and then I'm gonna try to investigate.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just gonna sort of pat myself on the back and go like, you can do it. Yeah, let's just look at the scary tree, and then walk up and try to investigate whatever is up with this.
Okay. As you begin to do this, you need to take a Constitution check, Constitution save as you get there, and you can use guidance.
Okay, great, good. No, we're gonna guide that. Okay, so that's a 12.
Ooh. So a 12, you just start weeping inconsolably. You just fall down and start weeping about this corruptive influence.
So beautiful or so scary. I don't know. It's so fucking just sort of in a little fetal position.
What the hell?
Bunk just
Fly
rolls
away.
eyes.
Bart's gonna fly up or further away so we can see it from further out.
Okay. You can see it. You can see it from up there. Yeah, you're up there. I mean, it's the same thing. You see what you didn't see, but you're far enough away not to do a con save.
It's all weird looking.
Great part. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, here's my question. I'm proficient. This is a long shot, and you're gonna say no, but let me make a pitch anyway. I'm proficient with a poisoner's kit.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to identify if this was like a poison?
I think you can identify it is not a poison. Well,
Okay.
but you have to get close to do that, so you're gonna have to roll a Constitution save.
Okay, but I don't want to do that. Can I insight or perception to get more information?
No.
What about medicine or survival?
Survival? You sense you should not get close to it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Hey guys, I have a minus.
Listen, I'm gonna turn to my squirrel friend and be like, I'm a rogue, man. I realize this is a bit out of my depth.
Now, I'm just glad you got to see it.
Oh.
Thalia's just weeping still.
Yeah. Talia, you're right. Talia, walk it off.
And then he pushed me out of the way, and then he turned to dust. Oh my god, what did I do?
Is Talia still like in
sobbing.
the range of the thing? Do they need to be pulled out to stop crying?
Yes. I think
This display of emotion is a bit much for Nyx. So they're gonna go in. I have to get really close to you to pull you out, do I? Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Wait, before you do, I turn around and extend my tail.
Oh, it's like when you're a lifeguard, you shouldn't or if you're not a lifeguard, you should use a pool noodle to pull someone in from drowning rather than to stick your arms out and they don't pull you in. Okay, I like that.
Oh, I thought it was like a mating thing.
Oh, maybe it is. I shouldn't speak for you. Chipperwhil, I don't know how you what you guys get up to.
It was more, our mating calls are very different. And then I extend my tail.
And these nuts. And that's it.
I have a -1 medicine. Should
Oh,
I
yeah,
medicine the tree?
I have low everything that would be useful here, so I was like, okay. Talia,
probably
get
harm
yourself
it.
out of the tree.
Wait.
Or out of the black hole.
You get close enough to grab though, so you still have to roll a con save.
Me? Okay.
Yep. That's you, Nyx.
Okay, hold on.
Did Talia grab?
That's bad. 7.
Nyx suddenly lunges at the nearest player character and starts to attack.
Oh
No!
Either Talia or Chipperwhil. My besties.
I think it's Talia.
I just take a swing. Do I have to roll an attack?
No, I'm gonna roll attack because you've got madness. So you come in and just try to slice with a dagger, and that's a 17. That gets through.
Oh, that
And
hits.
Nyx, you're gonna do with this dagger. You sort of hit, and you do 7 points of damage. You sort of slice Talia across the arm.
Am I mad about something in particular? Do I think that there's somebody else, or am I just like?
You have sort of been corrupted by the. I think I'll say that at this point you know that evil has passed through here, and the it's no longer evil, but evil has gone through, and that corruptive influence has grasped you. So you're now like mad, and you see everything as a threat right now. So, Talia, Nyx just sliced you with a dagger. What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna cry about it?
You're
I think
sobbing
I say,
inconsolably.
I think I say something like snitches get stitches, and then I like.
Everything beautiful hates me. What the fuck? I'm just gonna crawl closer to
There
the
was a compliment in there.
I know, yeah, like
You're crawling
I know,
closer to it.
Nyx would be like,
I
really?
don't know. I think Talia's really fucking sad. I think they're depressed.
Okay,
They're like, just end it now. I don't belong here.
Chipperwhil, what do you do with all this going on?
Did they grab onto my tail? Or
Yes,
no?
yes. I think they let
sorta,
go
yeah.
though to stab.
So like I'm holding your tail with one hand to help Talia, but then I whipped out a knife and cut
Yes,
it.
exactly.
You're holding Chipperwhil.
Oh, I think I was trying to help you and to be the connecting thing, but I think I lost my mind in the process.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's real bad for both of you.
Am I in like enough of an okay headspace to like do anything logical?
I don't think so.
No?
I think you're right. I'm gonna count it as sort of being prone. What are you? So
Yeah.
what are you doing, Chipperwhil?
I say, whoa, ho! And then I go to, I yell to the sky. Are we still flying above the sky too?
Are we flying?
How are you?
I hope we're flying.
Only Bart can fly.
Only Bart.
Oh, Bart. I point to Bart and I say, get down here and help. Someone's gone crazy.
Okay.
All right. What
And
do you
then
do, Bart?
All right.
Then I quickly scamper down a little lower and extend my tail and say, get out.
All right. So Bart's gonna fly down like Superman and like pick him up and take him with me.
Who?
Both of you.
You're gonna grab.
Oh,
Nix and Talia.
You're gonna grab both of them.
Yeah.
Do I knife him?
You,
Do I knife him?
Bart.
Huh?
With all of that, you are now over your carrying capacity.
I'm very petite.
I'll roll strength.
pretty
Come on.
slender.
Look at this carrying capacity.
Yes, but Bart has just been adding things on. He now has a chariot of the Phoenix that he weighs 200 pounds that he sort of carries around with him.
Well, I've got stuff I don't need. I have like 4 sets of armor.
Okay,
And don't forget, I took the flail and gave it to.
Are you gonna throw some things away?
Yeah, give them to the rest of your party.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw it onto the tree so we can recover it later. The light armor and the medium armor and shields.
You have shields?
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff.
Bonk has literally nothing. Bonk has had nothing.
I gave Bonk a
for, like,
short
3
sword
episodes.
last session.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, does anything you have, will it fit me?
I'm gonna throw.
You're a barbarian. You can wear any armor class.
It all works. I'm gonna throw the Book of Overthrowing Apophis because we already did that.
Okay, you're just gonna that's the lightest thing you own. But yes, fine. It's not the 200-pound chariot you're worried about. It's the 1 pound book you're worried
It's
about.
like
Why is he carrying the chariot in the first
from your
place? Shouldn't the
hard drive.
chariot be carrying him?
The chariot's useful, okay? It's collapsible. But the light armor and the medium armor and the shields, that's got to be most of it.
That yes, you can get rid of those. That takes some weight
I'm not
off.
dropping my recorder. I also have a sledgehammer. I can drop. Oh, I have 2 of them. I can drop 2 of the sledgehammers.
Okay, great.
these are useful weapons.
I'm dropping them on the tree. We can get them later.
So just like 2 sledgehammers just fall down. One that weighs about 3 pounds. One that weighs about 10
Are you
pounds.
letting
They just like
Chipperwhil know to move out the way as you drop these things out of your pocket? Are they just raining from the sky above her?
4.
Talia's crying. Nyx is like stabbing
trying to stab
wildly.
you through Bart. I'm trying to.
I'm gonna say, Bart, it's gonna take you a turn to unload all this stuff. Bonk, what are you doing while Bart sort of is throwing stuff off onto the tree?
Bonk closed his eyes a long time ago so he wouldn't be affected by the swirling blackness thing.
Oh, you're dead. Those things have landed on you. Oh no.
So Bonk is just kind of standing there stock still with his eyes firmly closed.
Okay. Why don't you roll a dexterity check?
With your eyes closed.
Must be swift.
15.
Okay, I'm gonna say you only take 3d6 damage from the 10-pound hammer hitting you in the head.
Oh my god, we just woke up, y'all. Good
We just
god.
did a long rest. We can't do another one.
I take 9 points of damage.
Okay, we come back to Nyx now in the action, and Nyx, I'm fighting for you right now. So
Yeah, okay.
let's see what you want to do.
Am I trying to stab Bart or Talia again?
No, I think Talia's closest. I think you're right fighting this sort of crying person. I'm gonna do another to hit with the dagger. Ooh, you miss. You miss. That does not get through. So Talia,
You know what you did?
you could.
I like sob and sort of like start doing like a sob and roll thing, and I just roll out of the way, but I don't mean to. I'm just like, no.
I'll let you do another con save to see if you can break out of
Me?
this curse.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, Nix or me?
you.
Nice
Both of us?
jail. That's a
No,
4.
Nix is in
So
it.
no.
Nix is in it.
I'm
But I'm going to
Nix
say
is
that it's
fully in.
possible that the attack is bringing you to your senses.
No. Dice jail cocked.
Got some other cool stuff here. I got some fun stuff.
23.
Yes, you only had to get over 15. All right.
I'm glad one of us.
So I'm going to say it sort of knocked you out of this, and you still feel the despair, but you have your senses about you. You have an action.
Sort of like sniff one tear right back up into the tear duct, just like, what the fuck?
Bury it down.
Yeah, just sort of like a one moment of looking
Criminalized.
like deeply haunted, and then you just sort of see like a just a will of like, shove that down there, put it in the box, shove it down real deep, like, why am I bleeding? What happened? Oh my gosh. Sort of stand up, dust myself off. That shit's scary.
Talia's a and I love it.
We compartmentalize all of it. That's what they teach you when you're doing magister shit. I don't know. That's all you ever knew about me is that I was. Anyway, you don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about it. You don't know anything about. No, I'm sorry. I'm projecting. What's happening? Are we gonna fix this? Has anyone learned anything?
My
or are we
knife
just
is about to. And,
oh shit! Fuck no!
Yeah. And that's where I miss. I love that.
Can I be having a conversation with Serket while all of this nonsense is occurring?
Sure, we can jump, but yeah, we'll jump back. Let's finish this round, and then we'll jump back to you. So, what's going on with you, Chipperwhil?
Okay, so did Bart grab them yet or no?
Well, no, he's unloading all this armor and shields and hammers.
Brutal.
I scream, "Get the chariot and get us out of here!" And then I start doing, instead of this, I'm now army crawling up the hill.
There we go.
Oh, the chariot. That's a good idea.
Oh, chariot. Nope, nothing. Okay.
Swing low, Bart's chariot.
Bart, it's your move. Are you gonna use, in fact, the chariot now? Or are you gonna try to fly down and grab them?
No, I like the chariot idea. So yeah, I'm gonna pick him up in the chariot.
That's good because you have a 297 weight carrying capacity, and your chariot weighs 200 pounds. Now, no matter how slender they may be, I don't think their combined weight is less than 97 pounds.
You don't know. That's rude.
I don't know, but I really suspect.
I think it's fair to say that 2 medium-sized creatures are more than 100 pounds in total. I think that's fair.
I don't know. I think that's rude.
All right.
You'd never ask a lady if she weighs more than 50 pounds.
Bart, you bring out Jared the Phoenix. This is huge. It's this sort of large, wondrous item. And what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna ride it over and pick him up.
All right. So this vehicle bestows resist fire and protection from arrows on all occupants, and a +6 bonus on the driver's ride skill checks. So I'm going to say you are able to drive this along the side of the tree. You pick them up. Nix is still sort of angry and fighting. And Chipperwhil, do you jump on?
Well,
Yeah.
my knife is out now.
And do you pick up Bonk?
Sure.
And where do you head?
Oh, that's a good question, guys. Where should we go? Where's
there
the
other-
bad guy?
Yeah.
Who am I supposed to seduce?
Oh, that one. Well, are there other parts of the tree that are rotting like this, or is it just this sort of bit? Oh,
Just this
well,
bit.
I would say you could see the town crux in the distance.
Am I like strapped into like a baby carrier or something from leaping people? That's the thing I realized.
And I'm gonna see that you're still messing.
I feel like Bart would reach back there with one arm and kind of do the like almost like a older teen to.
Well,
like,
that's what I have a tail for, so I can like dad you to the.
Yeah, okay. You're keeping me apart from Talia and other people.
I'm totally like I'm gonna be driving, but like dadding you in the back.
I'm much smaller than you for sure. Yeah.
Okay, and
I just want to say real quick, I've played just like 3 of these sessions, and every single one this chariot has appeared.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
It's useful.
That's very fun. That's true.
It's a good one.
Transportation is a very useful thing in these worlds.
Yeah, normally proficiency in land vehicles useless in Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
Not this thing.
And the only reason we don't use it more is because I keep forgetting we have it.
Where
you do,
even though it is literally 2/3 of your carrying capacity, I don't know how you could forget you were lugging this giant chariot around.
Look, we don't always become aware of the burdens we're carrying, West.
Okay.
Ooh, I paid thousands of dollars in therapy for the same thing.
Where are you heading?
Up the tree, right? I think.
Should we go back to where we came? I don't know.
Down the tree?
I'm trying to stab you.
Are we going to the town?
You have the town, the lair, or elsewhere in Yggdrasil.
Well, we should probably, not keep the company split. So let's go back to the lair.
Okay.
And then we'll go seduce somebody.
Okay, let's jump back into the lair where Serket and Zinc. How have you been spending this time while they went to investigate the warpwood?
So I think I've made like several little like scorpion, like I think I've made like a little scorpion bracelet thing that looks like our friendship bracelets, and like given it to Serket so that she can match our group. And I think I also asked her if she knows this squirrel, and if she knows what's going on with this tree, and if it's important that we fix it, or if it's like something that is kind of like a side quest that doesn't matter.
Does Zinc say side quests?
Zinc says an errand, a little errand. Because the big errand is getting the heart of this Rob or guy. That's like priority number 1, right?
I mean, I think that's an assumption. Everybody's quest is somebody else's side quest.
It's true.
That's beautiful.
So, Serket,
you're not in this scene, Bart. You're in the chariot.
So Zinc is going to ask Serket if she knows what is eating this tree, and if this squirrel actually needs our help, or if we're just getting the runaround, literally.
Yeah, maybe if this squirrel had stolen anything from me ever, then I would be able to help her out a little bit. But apparently, she's not into thieving.
Isn't that all squirrels do? They take nuts and bury them, steal them from other places. That's like all squirrels do.
Is the squirrel here? Is she back up in her lair?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well,
do you know what's eating this tree? Like, is it going to eat the whole tree? Like, if it eats the whole tree, then we're not going to get to go anywhere, right?
I mean, if you're slow about it, then I guess not. But chop.
Yeah. No, we will. Just making sure that, we're going to be able to get back here.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening with this tree. I have no idea what's causing the rotting of the tree. I don't know the squirrel. It is amazing how many creatures and trees in this universe don't steal things from me. It just boggles my mind completely.
You might be talking to the wrong alignment to people.
I might.
Have you met the Pirate Queen? Oh.
She sounds cool.
Okay, wait. Zinc is going to get out a piece of paper and a pen and draw a map.
To Eileen?
Yes.
On Gay and Bear?
Yes.
Okay. That was 300 years ago, but yes.
That's okay.
There was a Pirate Queen once, but it closed after only a few performances.
So she might not be alive anymore, but like her legacy, I'm sure, lived on. So you could probably get some really good pirate gold and
Pirate
stuff.
Queen great grandchildren to be my minions.
Totally. Just tell them Zinc sent you. It'll be great.
While you give the information of Eileen, around this time, the rest of the party burst through the door with a large sort of shark from Bonk that just like fills the room with this sort of toxic smell, reminding you all that he still has not regained his charisma.
Oh. Well, to be fair, we didn't really know him before. So how are we supposed to know this isn't the normal Bonk?
Honestly, also, if he powers up enough with this, like, very distinct skill, do you think it'll become a power word kill fart one day? Could it?
Who knows?
Power word stun.
I think it would.
Of course, the thing is, Bonk has become flatulent because he lost Constitution. So, if I get my Constitution back, will that deprive me of the farting power? And will my fart become more powerful as I lose my charisma?
Did your charisma keep going down?
Yeah,
I don't know.
If anything, you should probably keep trying to lose more charisma to get better.
Yeah, I think it's your superpower.
Yeah.
But Bonk's supposed
I know you wanted to be a
bard.
bard, but you know what? Sometimes in life, you pivot when you realize where your real talents are, right?
It's like the guy who can fart the national anthem.
True.
I mean,
what was Le Petoman if not a bard?
Le Petoman. That's what I was trying to remember.
I mean, I've worked with a lot of performers with negative charisma, and they do fine.
Does Zinc notices that Talia's no longer sobbing. Zinc notices that
I'm stabbing. That's what I'm doing.
Stabby.
Yeah, and Bard is sort of holding them at bay.
Okay. Talia, where did you just go? And why is Nick's stabby?
I'm like talking to you as I'm trying to like avoid getting stabbed, but I'm trying to like put on a hand so that I can guide them so that they we looked at the evil pure darkness, and it showed us the true horrors that live already within our souls and our psyches, and we learned absolutely nothing, and now Nyx is sort of in a perpetual state of not trusting anyone, which maybe stems from a deeper problem that was already there, but who knows, really. I'm not qualified to
I'm gonna attempt a roundhouse kick. Can I?
Yes, definitely.
As they psychoanalyzing, I think this is super funny, Talia.
Do it for an unarmed strike.
Okay, to be fair, I rolled a 2 on that. Yeah, that's gonna be a 5. So
no.
It looks really cool, but I completely missed.
Yes, wildly missed.
Based on
just slap it.
I have never tried this move before, but I was like, yeah.
I grab your ankle and I cast guidance to hopefully give you some help when you have to do another con save. And just go.
Is that +4?
Yeah,
+4.
D4.
I'll let you try a con save to get out of this.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Come on. Oh, that's so bad.
No.
9.
No, you lash out again. And
now I'm trying to like shake my ankle out of your grasp, but I'm just because my strength is an 8, so it's a -1, so I can't get my ankle back from you.
No, I think you've actually been knocked prone, so you guys have a little bit. You have a little bit of breathing room while Nyx is like on her back, like
like a turtle on her back.
Yes.
Based on what Talia was describing, can I do an Arcana check on that to see if I know what might have caused that?
Yes, you can. Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, nat 20, baby, +8.
Okay, I'm gonna say that that you get sort of what you do with the detect evil spell. Even though you weren't there, that you would have understood that something crossed over from another plane into Yggdrasil. Something very, very evil. Something dripping with rancid negative energy crossed over at that point.
Like worse than Apophis?
Maybe we should go pick up that book I dropped about killing Apophis.
Apophis was like violent, but this sounds like demons. This sounds like bad news, like Demon Town.
Did Ron DeSantis cross over?
Yes.
Demons, and I try to smack next to rebuke demon against.
Oh
demon.
yeah, right.
Radiant energy sort of goes around and fizzles out again. You just do sort of it really becomes, I think it becomes like the light show, you know. It basically becomes like magic colors. Color spray.
When I get my ankle
Color
back,
spray.
it's over for you hoes. I'm just on the floor very pathetically trying to fight.
I think, Nix, that is going to get through, and you're going to do, on Magistrate Thalia, that time you do another sort of 5 points of damage.
Oh, on Talia?
Yeah, it's slow. It's slow. I mean, she has 109 points, but you are slowly, like, just sort of stabbing her.
I do like you know what it is? You're holding my ankle. I'm doing like a curl up. It occurs to me, I can kind of struggle out, and I realize I can just curl up and stab you with both thighs with my little daggers.
I smell an exercise DVD.
3 more, 3 more, and you hit your PR. Come on,
Chipperwhil, how are you responding to all this?
I'm so sorry. I did
Suzanne
try to
Summers
solve
is
your
all over
problem,
this.
Claire. I'm so sorry.
Just for the record, the chariot burst into my home. Someone farted. And then
sharded, I think.
There's blood everywhere.
Farted.
Also, the chariot's on fire. The chariot is like a ball of fire.
In a tree. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, so
I will point out, Squirrel, the chariot was your idea.
No, I think if you've ever seen the meme of the dog in the house that's on fire, I just go over and get like a little like cup of nutmeg and I sip it quietly, and I'm like,
oh my god,
this is fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it has caught on fire because of this, and your the sap is actually very fiery on your hallucinogenic sap, and the fire is spreading quickly, and I need you guys to do another Constitution save.
Yikes.
I need everyone in there to do a con save.
This is going great.
Wow.
14.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
20.
Nat 20.
Okay,
Nat
okay.
20.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
For a 27. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Natural 9.
Okay.
Oh,
So
10.
Fun.
10.
Oh, nat
So
20,
the
buddy.
10. Only Nix. You're the one that got the 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nix, you start coughing and choking. You're overcome with that. You actually can't do anything because you're overcome with coughing and choking. But the rest of you have a chance to get out of the building or out of the lair.
Method acting.
Thanks. Yeah.
Can I drag
grab me
Nix
by the ankles?
by the ankles and take you? Start going towards the portal.
Still stabbing.
You know,
Still
I'm
stabbing.
not gonna fight you. I'm
Yes.
not gonna...
So you're heading towards the infinite staircase portal.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Okay. And Zinc, where do you head?
I mean, probably that way too. Is Serket coming with us or no?
Wait, so who's still stuck inside the tree?
Well,
I mean, all of us
everyone's
are in the
inside the
tree,
tree.
right?
Yeah. But right
So can
now,
we get out of the tree and then decide, or do we have to? Is the only way out of the tree?
no, there are
through
two ways out, but you can do what you want, but Nyx and Thalia are heading towards the Infinite Staircase. There is also the main exit to the lair to the rest of Yggdrasil.
We're gonna burn this whole world tree down.
I'm just going like, we ruined it already. We ruined the whole place. We ruined the whole tree.
We gotta keep
start over.
Sorry
It's
about
pretty
your
fast
dimension.
for us, actually.
We have to go to the portal because we have to go get this guy. But as we're running, I want to ask Serket if she knows what the most evil creature being in the entire universe is. Does she know who that is? Besides Apophis, of course, besides Apophis, he is the worst. We hate him.
She pulls out the Rolodex.
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of terrible ones. Yeah. I'm gonna. Who would you say is the worst? The most evil god? That's what you're asking, really?
I mean, based on the arcana that I knew from, like, that the most evil thing would have passed over this thing.
What's your best guess for what messed up the tree?
Us.
Yeah, honestly.
Multiverse us.
That's right. Like, oh, that tree got hurt. Let's burn it down.
Oh. Wait. Okay. Here's the worst. Yeah. Orcus. I think he's the worst I've ever met yet. It was he.
Well, he was killed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He's not alive anymore. Never mind.
We killed him.
Do you have minions?
Makes confetti into the fire. Who's the next worst? Flip. Maybe Bane. Yeah, I think I'm going with Bane. And she hands over Bane's business card.
I think you've got
business card.
his business card. It says, if you want fear, hatred, and tyranny, just call Bane. If you want someone hated by every other god in the pantheon, call Bane. Even the people that work for him don't trust him.
This guy sounds terrible. And I put the card in my thing. It's like, all right, we got to go get this guy's heart for you. We got to do it. Squirrel will maybe be back.
Sorry about your entire existence.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go call the fire department.
So you guys all step into the Infinite Staircase?
Well, I mean, Bart takes his chariot with him, of course. Bart has brewer's supplies. There's got to be some liquids in there I can throw in the fire before I go.
They're all alcohol.
Are you serious?
I don't have any cold spells. I was looking for my cold spells.
Yeah. He throws some vodka and beer on there, and it sort of just flares up. Any final words as they step through this doorway from you, Chipperwhil?
Yeah, I say,
you brought us here.
This is all your fault.
You wanted this.
The
actually.
chariot was your idea.
I say, these nuts are my idea, and then I go like this.
Killer.
All right.
Oh my god.
Series
Killer exit line.
Phenomenal.
We will end there with you guys going. You walk into the
Destroying
portal,
yet another plane of existence.
and you go into the Infinite Staircase, which is a staircase. You see that it just descends in every direction, like an MC Escher painting, turning in different planes. It seems like gravity has no apparent direction, and that there are doors and platforms all over, each with separate keys. And as soon as you go in, Serket sort of waves behind you and then shuts the door, locking you into the Infinite Staircase. Any final thing, Serket, as they go?
Yeah, I sort of giggle to myself, and I open up my jacket of pockets, and I pull out the container of 4 tiny Barts, and I that I have stolen without anybody noticing. And I sort of a little bit, and they all go, ah!
So basically what you said is, these Barts?
Yeah.
Wait, she didn't give us a key to anything? I thought she handed me a key.
Did you hand her a key? Did you hand Zink a key? Them a key?
No, I just unlocked it.
No.
And then left it again.
You
So
guys
we're
are
just
now
trapped in an infinite MC Escher painting.
I still have squirrel fur.
That's
I didn't
probably
give- I didn't give
safest
her
for
all
the
this.
universe.
I didn't give her all
Honestly,
this
this is the eternal punishment I think this party
I
deserves.
think it's only fair.
Yeah. We burnt down a whole squirrel kingdom.
Yeah.
We were trying to help. To be fair, had we not been like, and this is on me, like, let's go actually help our squirrel friend. Had we just gone in with the cult lady,
If we just ignored her.
it would have been fine, actually.
With the very best intentions.
I will say that you can tell that the world tree is vast. It is larger than a planet-sized tree. This is a multi-planet-sized tree that reaches into all parts of the universe. So even though this fire has probably destroyed this Ratatoskr lair and could perhaps spread to the town you saw and kill all those people, the world tree itself will survive.
That's not consoling.
It's just a
That's not
town.
pretty
I take
bad.
that as a challenge.
I mean, we usually kill cities. What's a town here or there?
But for
Usually
now,
not people we know personally. Like, it usually just...
Let me just make a note on all the NPCs whose backstory I wrote. Dead.
There's-
Dead. Burnt.
Oh, no.
Barbecued.
Suffocated due to
Absolutely.
smoke inhalation.
Oh, we
Burnt to a crisp.
barbecued all of West's work too.
Claire, this one's for
Because
you.
and there's a town there, and you could go to the town, and you see the town down there filled with things.
You just handed us like a novel, and we went, "Oh,
Wow.
cool!" and
Said
lit it
no
on fire.
thank you.
It's open world. It's open world.
He's not
This is fun. We drew a dick
Yeah,
on it.
West, these nuts, these towns.
These
I was gonna say, this squirrel is on fire.
Oh,
Yes.
just to show though that I'm not completely unprepared. Here's what it looks like on the infinite staircase where you guys are right now, and
Wow.
that's the realm.
That's a body falling off.
we will pick up next week. Thank you guys for playing Broadway Hit Points. We'll see you next Monday.
Thanks, Diane. Thanks,
Ooh.
Claire.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
Claire. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Diane. For
I'm so
serving
sorry we ruined your life,
Sorry.
Claire.
It's all
Did a
good.
good job. Sorry.
Oh my god, we're disasters.
Wow.
And we would have it no other way.
Oh, we are such a hot
Gosh.
mess.